up, everybody? How y'all doing? I just want to go over this since everybody's talking about it. You know, I been meaning to make this video about the reaction. Y'all got my initial reaction, but I'm talking about, you know, my reactions after the reaction. But anyway, yeah, like AJ Brown's cryptic tweet, I wanted to go over for real quick. You know, it's not gonna be that long of a video. I just want to tell you what I think about the tweet. Should he have said it? Probably not. Or tweeted it rather. Probably not. You know, being as though he knows that the media spin his, you know, his words around a lot of times. It's something that you really can't make much of other than your own conjectures. My conjecture is, I don't think that he was tripping about not getting the ball. I think it was more so about the way that the play calling is, and you know how the game looks during the game. I think his frustrations is the same as ours. I don't think it's more so I don't get the ball, because he did get targeted 9 times. He caught 2 of them, and some of the throws was lackluster. A couple of them probably could have been a tutty. But anyway, I think personally that it wasn't more so of, oh, I want the ball, I want the ball, I want the ball. It's about me. I think some of that is obviously because wide receivers do that, and he's been known to do that as well. But I think it's more so, like I said, the play calling and the way it looks. We got a dog offense. You know what I'm saying? Our offense should never look that stagnant. It just shouldn't. It didn't when we had play callers in the building that called really good games, or was competent, put it that way. Right now, you're seeing that it's looking like it's not competent. I have a problem with that. I'm on the outside. You already know the guys on the inside has a problem with that. Do we hate Kevin Patullo or Nick Sirianni because it was a tale of two tapes? Being as though the first half looked nearly phenomenal, and all y'all talking about Jalen Hurts he's the reason for all that, man. I'm not gonna say he has no blame in it. I'm not saying that. The whole team altogether, you know what I'm saying, has blame in it. Patullo's play calling, or whether Sirianni's play calling, I don't know who was calling it. You know what I mean? All I know is it looked like they're like, okay, it's my turn. Okay, you gonna call plays this half? Okay, I'm gonna call plays next half. I don't know who was calling the plays when it was looking good or when it was looking bad, but I'm just saying that when it was looking good, I'm sure he had no problem. He showed no problem. He didn't even look like he was upset when the first half was going through. You know what I'm saying? But and it was a win, albeit, we gotta love that part of it. Of course I do. But when we get the win, and you see that we could have been better. See, us Birds fans just want everything to look like it's supposed to look. When you got a team like this here, you want to make sure you take full advantage of what this team can do. You don't want to be like, oh, well, we won, but, you know, we played lackluster in the second half. Having 0 catches in the second half is definitely not what any team wants, but it's not acceptable for the Philadelphia Eagles with this team that we got on offense. It's just not acceptable. And if you think it is, and you're thinking like we got to win, and that's it, nah, it's more to that. It's more to that. It's not just one win. It's not we got the dub. It's we could have did better. It's embarrassing in a sense. These guys get talked about by the media. You think these guys don't have any kind of pride on the line? Absolutely, they got pride on the line. These are grown men. These are grown men playing a kid sport, they say. But it's a grown man's game. When you're in the NFL, you can skip all that. You get paid to play a kid's game. Yeah, it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play a game of 21 without for no money. That's a kid's game. When you start putting some dollars in there, it's no longer a kid's game. You know what I mean? I don't care if the kid's rich. Anyway, I ain't mad at AJ for saying what he said. You know, I personally would have kept it up there. I heard he took the tweet down. I'm not taking nothing I say down. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean what I say, and I say what I mean, I stand on that. You know what I mean? But nah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all long, man. I just wanna go ahead and chime in on there. I still plan on getting a video out for y'all, you know what I'm saying, like within the next day or so. I know everybody talks about it, about everything, and you wanna see it in real time or right afterwards. But you know, sometimes, like I said, man, like I said in the last video, man, life be lifing, man. I took over another route in my job. Me taking this route here, it's new to me, so it takes a little bit more time to get everything adjusted. We're not creatures of change, we're creatures of habit, you know. And once things are the same for a while and you switch up, it's gonna be some growing pains. So without any further ado, I love y'all. Platinum Eagle Podcast in the building. I want y'all to like and subscribe to the channel. I certainly appreciate that. We got some Eagles content coming to you all the time, you know what I mean? I know everybody wants you to be out there all the time, but for the simple fact that I don't be having the time all the time. If I could talk about this all day long and not have to worry about money, your boy be doing just that. But it's not the case. So, I gotta go, man. Fly Eagles, fly, go birds. Platinum.